What's good, y'all? It's K-Stu the GOAT following up on the Alabama and Auburn game. This game actually went pretty much the way I expected it. I think Auburn had an incredible showing in the first half. They got some things going, had a few missed passes. I think Alabama, Alabama is one of those kind of teams where they're so talented is they keep you anxious. They make you feel like every play or every missed opportunity is going to come back to bite you. And that's exactly what happened in this game. Early in the game, you had an incredible run by Shaun Shivers. He pretty much blitzed Alabama's defense for 70-plus yards. And now, here's the thing. It just seemed like the touchdown was in hand. I mean, I didn't see, because normally on the screen you see the little yellow indicator that showed that there was a flag on the play. But that yellow indicator did not come up until, celebrations had taken place. Shaun Shivers was on the sideline. All indications showed that the touchdown had been scored. But then you have this very trivial, and I'm talking about in comparison to what Alabama is able to seemingly get away with and what I saw them get away with throughout the game. I'm talking about a frivolous call, and Gus Malzahn lost his damn mind, and I understood why. You don't call that penalty. You know what I'm saying? That thing was so questionable. You just can't call that penalty in a game like this. And I'm not just saying that out of, people say, that was a bullshit call. It really was. And the bad part about it is that call, I'm not saying by any stretch, I still don't think Auburn wins the football game. I just don't. I think Alabama was still going to win this game by multiple touchdowns. But I'll go out on a limb and say that I don't think the game would have gotten out of hand so quick. It just changed the whole trajectory of the football game. And, people can say as they may, it did. Auburn did not play the same after that play. And when you're playing against a team like Alabama, I think they're incredibly talented. They don't need help from the refs. And I'm not necessarily saying that the refs did it intentionally to create some kind of edge for Auburn. But you just got to be conscious. Like, you can't call that damn penalty. You can't. You just can't. And you can't call it as late as you did. If that's the case, if it was a flag on the play, we should have known before he even crossed the plane that there was a flag on the play. Because usually the television station will say, well, it's coming back. But you did not find out that this was a penalty until he had crossed the planes. He had did the little jump up and bump chest celebration. Dude was on the sideline drinking water. Comfortable. Thought he had scored a touchdown by the time we found. And I think that's what made the call. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are not understanding about the context of the call. I don't think a lot of the Auburn fans are just bitching about, this we would have won if we would have gotten that call or whatever. But it changed the momentum. It changed the intensity of the players, because if Auburn scores that touchdown, it's a different mentality. It's a more hopeful mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. We knew at a certain point with Auburn's defense that it was going to be a jailbreak at a certain point. But at least there would have been a little bit more intensity to maybe prolong the jailbreak. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I thought it was a horrible call. I thought it was absolutely horrible call. And then there was another one where the Alabama offensive lineman just kept it going, like unnecessary roughness. But that wasn't called. But then you let Pity Pat holding call, which was a game-changing call. You let it slide. But that's cool, I think Alabama will still go on to do some great things. They will more than likely, I'm going to do a video later on previewing the Georgia and Alabama game. And just in case y'all haven't known, most of my predictions have been spot on, and the way that they've been happening has been spot on. So I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to this legit information. Once again, it's K Stu the GOAT with Venom Sports, and we're talking real sports. We're not talking about no bull crap. You all have an incredible day, and hey, NCC Championship weekend coming up, and we got some footage on that. Y'all take it easy.